Good morning, Keller Williams, and welcome back to the CommandMC 66-Day Challenge 2.0, and today is day 54. First off, massive thanks and props to my good friend Mike Hillary for covering all things opportunities, handling an area that is in his wheelhouse, his specialty, and one, transparently, that I am not so good on. So Mike, thank you very much for sharing everything that you did with all of our viewers watching these videos live and recorded. Today, guys, we are going to jump into a new applet. We're going to spend a couple of days inside of Tasks. So one of the last applets that we have yet to cover. So let's dive right in. We're going to go into the Tasks applet. And we're going to show you a couple of things here on the Tasks applet screen. The first thing to note, tasks can be created for associates or recruits. And if you're wondering how that's done, come back tomorrow. We'll actually walk through the task creation process. But this is our Tasks home screen. So first thing that we note on the Tasks home screen, we do have a toggle here at the very top. This is really important to make sure that you understand that right now I'm viewing only the tasks that I have either created myself or have been assigned to me. And those might have been assigned to me manually by another team member, or they could have been assigned to me by a checklist inside of our recruiting pipeline. If I want to see all of the tasks for everyone in my market center, I can select this drop down, change that to all MC tasks, and then we'd see the entire list of potential tasks that would be available for everybody in the market center. I'm going to go ahead and switch back to my tasks. If there's a certain task that you're looking for, you can always search for the task name here. You can also filter tasks. So if we go to our filter bar, we've seen this before. We've got a couple of different filters. We can filter by task due date or by recruit name. Now, these are the only two filters available when we're in the My Tasks section. We could go into all MC tasks and filter, and you'll see we get in another filter here. We can actually filter by assignee. So if you are the team leader, or maybe you're the MCA, assistant team leader, OP, you're kind of checking in on people to make sure the tasks are getting completed in a timely fashion. You could come in and just select a certain assignee, see what tasks have been assigned to them and which ones have been completed. But if you don't have anyone under you that you supervise and you're just looking to take care of your own stuff, I'd recommend just sticking with My Tasks. In addition, on the far right-hand side, this is an important nuance. I've had a few people reach out to me and say, Marty, I created a task and now I can't see it. Just note that there are two different styles of tasks in our task applet. We've got our checklist tasks. These are being fired by our recruit pipeline. Remember, inside of the recruiting pipeline, we talked about building out those custom phases and stages and then adding checklist items to each one of those. You can actually turn those into a task and assign them to specific people. You can see those here on the screen. We've also got other tasks. So other tasks are typically manual, one-off tasks that you have created for either an associate or a recruit, something that you need to get done, not being fired specifically by a recruiting pipeline checklist. So do make sure that you're covering both of these two fields if you are looking to get your work done on a daily basis. Have I completed all of my checklist tasks? Have I completed all of my other tasks? How do I know what I've completed? Great question. If we come into the lower screen here, we can see the tasks that we need to get done and then those that we have completed as well. If we go to other tasks, you can see we've actually got a couple of additional tabs. We've got archive tasks and those tasks that have expired. If we go back to our checklist tab, you can see all of the different tasks that we have available in order. You can see who they are linked to. So those are the associates or the recruits. You can see if there's a due date established, and if so, what is that due date? And then you can see the status of those tasks as well. If they are past due, due today, due tomorrow, or do not have a due date assigned to them. The far right-hand side, you can see we do have our actions column, and if we click on those three dots, we can add a note. We can reassign this task to another leadership member. We can reschedule this task for a future date, or we can delete the task as well. Finally, if we do check off the tasks and we check off more than one of them, you can see, right, that this is the easiest way to get those marked as complete. It's just to check them off, and there you go, you're done. If you want to see the details of the tasks, you would just click on the task name, and there you would see all the task info, due date, who's been assigned to, when was it created, and by whom. You can also click recruit info and see all of the information for the recruit. That way you don't actually have to dive into the recruit card to make a call, send an email, etc. If you did want more information though, you could always choose to click on the recruit's name or associate's name that it's linked to, and then it would open up their recruit or associate card in a new tab, and you could get all of that information. Back to the recruiting pipeline again, due dates, you can reorder these, most recent, least recent. Status is not reorderable, just kind of as a heads up. But that's essentially, again, other tasks, similar setup, exactly the same way, except you've got archived and expired. How do I know if it's a recruit or an associate? Here's one designation, right? So you can see that this is an R2. This is the designation for a recruit. It's either going to say red 2 or red 1. Once they become an associate, then you're going to see this icon down below. So these would be your tasks for associates. Just realize right now we don't have associate-based checklists, so all of your associate-based tasks are only going to show up underneath other tasks. That's it for today, guys. Come back tomorrow. We're going to talk about how to create tasks, how to mark them as complete. If we marked something as complete and we didn't actually do it, how to move it back to our to-do list, and a couple of other items as well. As always, I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll look forward to talking to you again real soon.